And his skating partner Maria join us now, and I'll tell you right now, when we had the press down on Friday, and we were all sitting down doing interviews and stuff, and they said, "Who's on your list?" And I put Georgie on the list, and I put you on the list. You were on my list to get through into the sort of semi-finals. So what the hell happened?
I don't get it. Do you know what? It was really strange because like that is quite a difficult routine. I mean, I'll talk to Jeff. Like, I mean, for a guy, we did like 3 lifts in our first routine, and the quick steps and the changing in between them, it wasn't an easy routine, and I thought we gave it like 100%, and we honestly, I don't know what happened last night.
And the judges would have agreed with you. I mean, with that, amongst the boys, they gave you the highest score.
I know, which is also baffling as well, because I don't know, on paper, technically things should have gone our way.
The problem is, neither of you should have been in the skate-off, you or Heidi. I think that's the thing. And it's all that hard work, it's the build-up. It's so unfair, that first show to go out, because you've been doing... I mean, when did you first start, you two?
Beginning of November.
Beginning of November.
It's pity because he has so much more to offer, you know?
Yeah.
He's just such a joy to work with.
I'm really just come back next week and just give it another go.
All right.
Yeah.
Go on, So, just rock up and we'll...
I might just sneak in. Espionage. Do you know what is really strange is that you've learnt this new skill now, and you obviously realise the potential that you've got, and everyone realises the potential that they've got. And I don't really care what anyone says. No one really feels ready to go out in the first show. You never really prepare yourself mentally. You just want to see as far as you can push it, and you know, it still doesn't feel real at the moment.
So what have you done with your fingers?
Oh, you know, this wasn't dancing related. I was actually playing basketball because my parents live in America, so I dislocated this finger, and I was actually scared I wouldn't be able to make it back in time for the show because I had 3 lifts to do with Maria, but I mean, we've had it heavily strapped up, and I mean, it didn't really affect me last night, and I was slightly worried, but you know, it is what it is.
And of course, we don't forget that the pros have got families there as well, and your little son...
I was particularly really upset because my little boy, as soon as he saw the results, he just went like this and he cried, and he was really gutted. He really wanted Auntie to go far because he really enjoyed it, and he thought he's a really good dancer. So.
Yeah. And Jeff, I was reading your notes that you wrote here this morning, and you wrote... It's brilliant. You said his barrel roll, penguin steps, and aeroplane. I appreciate.
How are you right now? How are you right now, mate?
I would have been so happy if he did do a barrel roll round Maria, and then all of a sudden the penguin steps come out, and then he's only picked her up and started to do a little aeroplane.
You've changed, darling.
I don't know you anymore.
You pack so much skating into your performance, and how could you go out with that level of technique when there's people whose feet didn't really touch the ice for most of their routines?
Do you know what? I don't know. It's very interesting, and I don't know if this ever translates. But I guess with the guys, sometimes we've got nowhere to hide because we actually have to do the lifts as well. So, and it's a tough one because honestly, last night, I'm not going to lie, the standard was phenomenal from the opening of the show to the end of the show. You know, everyone gave it 100%, and I gave it 100%, but it just wasn't our night.
Well, as I said on the show last night, and I'll say it again to you now, I'm really very sad that you are not.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
What about next week? What do you know about next week?
Oh, so next week, obviously, Layla is one of the biggest characters, and everyone should expect to really love her, but she's carrying an injury that she pretty much started with, and she's got a very bad shoulder. She's in a lot of pain. She can hardly be touched by her partner. She's not pulling out. No way. She's going to go for it, but she'll have to do a quite basic routine.
I spoke to her in the dressing room corridor yesterday, and she said if she'd known then what she knows now, she would never have signed up for it.
I think everyone's under that impression now. You know?
And also, what have you seen of Matthew Wolfenden? Because I hear that he's technically very good.
Very good.
I mean, I've seen Matthew. He's a good dancer.
Yeah.
He's actually
when he
a really good
skated
dancer.
out in the beginning lineup, I was like that. He looks professional. He gets these massive biceps, and he's like strong.
Well, can't you tell so much from the first skate off? As someone who's watched the show quite a few times, when they first skate on, you kind of can see exactly where people are going to be at, can't you? You can almost predict the top 5, as it were.
So for you now, having done, because you've got the show and tell section that you do, what have you seen of the other skaters now? Who are you putting in the sort of top 3?
I mean, naturally, I remember when I saw Georgie to start with, I was like, do you know, because she's had the sort of ballet training, so the arms are beautiful.
Her feet as well.
Her feet, really lovely. Matthew, we were saying. But do you know who really surprised me last night was Andy from Corrie. Andy, honestly, he was...
Such a great fun to watch.
And do you know what? I think there's room for improvement there.
Yeah.
Because the more he skates, look at him, the more he skates, the more confident he's becoming.
Yeah.
And actually, honestly, but that is just his personality, and it really comes across. And do you know what? I'd watch out for him, because I think if he gets it together, he could actually skate quite well.
What do you say to Louis Spence? Because Louis was sort of did for you, really, didn't he?
I think it was a bit gutting. I think that's the one thing that really gutted me last night, because the whole idea was, well, I was trying to show the rhythm, and obviously with moves like Jagger, Mick Jagger's all over the place. And
Absolutely.
you know, I see it as like as an act. You know, you're acting that persona.
Yeah.
And I thought if anyone was going to see my dancing, it'd be Louis. But for some reason, it just didn't work for him. He gave me quite low marks for the dancing, which and I personally didn't think I was the worst dancer last night. If I had anything on my side, it would be
I
the
think
rhythm,
brilliant.
if anything. So
Absolutely.
I don't know. It was a tough pill to take, but you know, it is what it is.
So next week, Corey Feldman, Jennifer Ellison, Sam Nixon, Rosemary Conley, Sebastian Foucan. Is that
Yeah,
right?
Foucan.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
well done.
Got to be careful with that one. Layla Morse, Matthew Ward, and Chico.
That's the lineup.
Just about.
You're
Just
glad,
about.
glad I'm not live with it.
Moving on. Thank you very much.
Oh,
You will
thanks for
come
having
down
me.
to the rink and
Don't
see
you
us. won't
worry,
you?
I'll be there, keep
absolutely.
an eye out, for
Terrific.
sure.
And thank you, guys.
Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you. The professionals are doing routines as well,
Yes,
so you'll be
they
back doing
next
professional
week,
routines,
yes.
won't you? Yeah,
Yes.
terrific. OK. For any fans of Maria, you will still be part of the show. Right then, how do you fancy kicking your year off with a big